Alright, Nas just gets up for the dubs or something. He can't seem to ever miss from deep against them, and if it wasn't him killing, it was Ant getting his or creating good shots out of the double. But their buckets couldn't compensate for all their sloppy turnovers in the first or their non-stop fouls in the second, and those contributed to the Dubs taking control of the game. But once they cleaned up their turnovers in the third, they started generating great looks from deep, and it was all in their P&R manipulation. Every time the Dubs contained the ball and had the low tag Rudy on the roll or slip, it just opened up a weak side tray. But they got burned regardless of how they defended the P&R, and the Wolves had him in a constant scramble off it. At least they had Steph's flurry in the quarter to maintain control of the game, and then their bench doing the same once he subbed out. But those shots were just delaying the Wolves' inevitable momentum shift off their run to end the quarter, and that just carried over into the fourth. Now their defensive effort picks up, that just turns to easy offense, and if it wasn't a run out, it was that same P&R manipulation from the third. The momentum just started snowballing quick, and once they got up 4, Steve Kerr had to sub Steph back in on his first time out, but decided not to. Now the deficit goes from 4 to 8, and by the time he did sub Steph in, it was just too late. They had already lost complete control of the game, and it was too difficult to overcome the momentum avalanche the Wolves had. I understand Steve trusting the bench to hold it down while Steph rests, but with the current stakes, this isn't the time for the balancing act, and he's got to play Steph for the full 48 if that's what it takes to win. He's got to save their roster situation and all that resting for the offseason, not during the midst of a playoff push. Just watch the tape.
The answer!